Hello from Kangaroo Island off South Australia. We're going to tour around here for a couple of days and have a look at some of the great sights and experiences there are to have on KI. Our trip to Kangaroo Island, or KI, starts in Adelaide, boarding a QantasLink Dash 8300. The short flight provides views of the northern end of the island before landing at Kingscote.
aircraft, please mind your head on the low entry doorway. While arcing, we recommend using the handrails to assist you safely onto the tarmac. Smoking, vaping and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted whilst disembarking and throughout the terminal. If your mobile phone is within reach, you may now switch flight mode off. However, please ensure that electronic devices are not used while crossing the tarmac. On behalf of Qantas Link and the team today, welcome to Kings Coast, Kangaroo Island, and thank you for flying with us. We hope you enjoyed the flight and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
After picking up a rental car, we drive to Vivon Bay, the base for our stay on the island. A holiday house called Honey Myrtle Cottage was more than big enough. It was just a short distance from there to the water. This is Honey Myrtle Cottage at Vivon Bay on Kangaroo Island. Our accommodation for 3 nights. Let's take a look around. There is an outdoor table to the west side. There's also another outdoor table and chairs on the veranda up there, as well as the barbecue. So we go inside. There's a desk with a few notes and map and audio, and also a book where people can write their comments. Lounge room, complete with a fireplace. A table that seats 6. Everything you need in the kitchen. Fridge, stove, microwave, all the utensils and the various bits and pieces you need for doing meals. No dishwasher, that's about the only thing, but that doesn't matter. There are notes about the fact that we're on tank water, and if the tanks stop running, how you get that going again. We have a TV up on the wall. Then we go up the stairs. And this first door is the laundry with a washing machine, no dryer. But we found that running the air conditioning system in the living room and putting the clothes on the fold-out line was good enough to dry overnight, because we did put the air conditioner on to keep us warm. Toilet is straight opposite. Then we have one of the bedrooms, and this has a double bunk and a single bed, and you have hanging space there. Then the bathroom. Shower's quite good actually, pressure was quite good, water was warm. And then the main bedroom. The bed could have been slightly bigger, but we got by. So there you go, and that does lead out there onto that balcony, and there's more hanging space here as well. So had everything we needed, including some visiting wildlife. Saw a couple of birds just then. I did see a kangaroo the other day just outside, but there we go. The first night involved driving about 50 kilometres back to Kings Coast for a nocturnal tour, including little penguins at Emu Bay. The next morning I was off to Seal Bay. Seal Bay is on the southern coast of Kangaroo Island and it's a sea lion colony. It's protected, but you can do tours which take you right down onto the sand. The tour is led by a National Parks ranger. There's also lots of time to see the colony on your own from the raised walkways. Not far from Seal Bay is Raptor Domain with its Birds of Prey exhibition.
And with the vice-like force of their feet, it's measured in usually around pressure per inch. And for a barn owl, it's about like in the hundreds, so 100 to 300. Alrighty, let's bring little Boo over here. Beautiful. So you can see his gorgeous colours. He's a quite lovely chocolate brown with some speckles on his body. Just because he's the smallest, I think he's, still well deserving of a very exceptional assassin title. Quite nifty little hunters, still got those capable feet. Unfortunately, being insectivorous and catching things on the wing does make this species a little bit more susceptible to collisions, especially in, just like your tawny frogmouths and other species.
One of the reasons for this? Yeah, he wanted to steal that last bit. One of the reasons for this is because these beautiful birds are breeding, and they can be quite shy birds. There have been reports of white-bellied sea eagles abandoning their nests when people have come within 2 kilometres of the nest site.
Yes. Beautiful. We'll see you again.
Yeah.
Then it's off to Penashore to join KI Ocean Safari for some dolphin action and to find out more about the island. Day 2 has a host of attractions, starting at the Emu Ridge Eucalyptus Distillery. Eucalyptus oil was one of Australia's first major exports, and the industry was once vital to the island, starting in the 1880s.
We're a small boutique operation, and these days our products are only sold here in retail shop or by online phone or mail order.
A range of eucalyptus oil products is available at the store. Next stop is Clifford's Honey Farm. KI is the world's oldest bee colony. It's also free from bee diseases. All sorts of honey products are sold here, including honey ice cream. Lavender is grown and harvested on a farm at Emu Bay. Then on to Kingscote and the painted silos. Completed in 2022, they feature a 25-metre tall kangaroo and a glossy black cockatoo. Amazing work from the artists Cam Scale and Andrew Davis. Then the long drive, about 100 kilometres, to the western end of the island. Yes, the island really is that big. This is Flinders Chase National Park on Kangaroo Island. At the far end of the island, we're at Admiral's Arch, which is about as far as you can get. Admiral's Arch shows the impact the ocean has on the land. These are rocks called the Remarkables, which have been shaped by millions of years of erosion. The park, like much of the island, was devastated by bushfires in 2019-2020, and some areas are still recovering. It's time to say goodbye to Kangaroo Island and return to the mainland again by plane, although there are vehicular ferries which also access KI. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button. You can also subscribe to Our Trips to Go on YouTube for more travel videos.